down here on the field before the Cony Gardiner game, and want to bring on Mark Pooler and Moochie Davis. Moochie is the legend on the chain game tonight. This is a program that Mark Pooler has put into effect here starting last year. Mark, tell us a little bit about this program.
It was all about bringing the athletes from the past onto the new field to meet the football players of today. The first 20 people, I had a list of like 20 people just off the top of my head that really influenced me when I was a kid. And I just wanted them to know that, and you know, to them to come back to the field and just be able to take it all in and really enjoy the night and enjoy the moment. And it's really been a really good time, and everybody's had a great time.
Thank you, Mark. And Moochie, we bring you in for the Cony game because you are a legend in one of the Cony games, 1976. Take us back.
Oh my gosh! First of all, it's an honor to be here, Rob.
Yeah.
Especially with you. I appreciate it very much. First of all, I mean, Mark said, he remembers a lot of the guys playing. Same for me, I mean, I saw my first Cony Gardiner game when I was 10 years old in 1968, and it was snowed that weekend, and they played on a Monday, so I got the chance to watch the Chadwicks, and the Sperlins. I remember watching Skip Sperlin wear his Gardiner jacket. I'm like, I gotta have one of those one day, But it was just an amazing, amazing game. No one had us winning the game. We were a 2 or 3 touchdown underdog, so we had a great group of guys. My freshman year, of course, we were a great class, and my sophomore year, I'll get back to that in a second. But you came my junior year, and we weren't used to winning, and of course, John, we've been close for years, and I used to kid him because he ruined my sophomore year because we had a perfect season. We were 0-10. We were 0-10. We didn't win a game. Our leading scorer was our nose guard. He blocked up on the end zone against Mount Blue and landed on it. But we got to the Cony Gardiner game my senior year, and you can't describe it unless you play in it, like I said. But we were underdogs. They were big. They were fast. No one had us winning except for us and you, the coaching staff. But you guys were able to create that environment, right? And so we bought into it, and we knew we were going to score quick. We knew we were going to score early, in which we did. We took a 20-6 halftime lead. But Cony was a second-half club, if you remember, all year. And they had a great football team. They were big, they were fast, and they had Mark O'Brien, which was an amazing running back. He was a beast, a man amongst men, and we had to gang tackle him the whole time. In fact, we tackled him as soon as we got off the bus.
Yeah.
But it was 20-6. They took the second half kickoff and did exactly what we thought they would and knew they would do, which was drive the length of the field. The good news is they ate up the clock. There was only 2.5 minutes left. They scored, kicked the extra point. We're up 20-13. We had to hang in there. We knew that, and so for 2 minutes, and then the fourth quarter, we just exchanged punts. Then they fumbled. Remember that? They fumbled with like 5 minutes left in the game. We recovered. We didn't pick up a first down, and then they got the ball back with a little over 2 minutes left.
And here's what happened.
They drove all the way down.
Cony's at the end of the game. They've got to go for it. Don Tondro's the quarterback. Drops back to pass. Looks downfield. Shoots it long and deep down the left side. Moochie Davis with the interception. Tigers win.
What was great about that was the play before Don Tondro overthrew both of us, And so I saw the receiver going back to the huddle and talking to Tondro. I knew it was coming back. So I gave him a little bit of cushion thinking he was going to be open. And I caught Donnie Tondro's last pass. Stepped in front of the receiver, and that was the history. And here we are tonight, and it's a tremendous honor to be here.
Two legends. Well, we're going to take a break here. We'll come back. We'll run back upstairs. We're going to do senior night here in about 2 minutes. We'll come back to that here on Munzing Media Sports.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Yeah.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
Sukma. Now let's get to the Gardiner seniors. As is only proper, we will go ladies first. So we're going to start with the cheerleading team. The first cheerleader I'd like to recognize is Ninka Shapers. Ninka is a first-year member of the Gardiner cheerleading squad. Ninka would like to thank her parents, her host parents, her sister, her host sister, her boyfriend for supporting her and helping her with everything. Ninka's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the first game as a cheerleader. Ninka has plans to go back to the Netherlands next year and to study business economics. Ninka is joined tonight by Dave and Kimberly Jensen, her host parents. Thank you, Ninka. The next cheerleader I'd like to recognize is Isabella Jensen. Isabella is a first-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. Isabella would like to thank her mom, dad, and boyfriend. Isabella's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the surprise that Sydney gave them, which was yoga. Isabella has plans to go to college next year and study criminology. Isabella is joined tonight by her parents, David and Kimberly Jensen. The next cheerleader I'd like to recognize is Maria Kostritska. Maria is a first-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. Maria would like to thank Coach Sydney and Coach Bella and her host parents. Maria's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was cheering at the football games and the atmosphere of the games. Maria has plans to go to the University of Budapest next year and study psychology. Maria is joined tonight by her host parents, Andrea and Corey Kramer, and friends. The next cheerleader I'd like to recognize is Anna Erie. Anna is a first-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. Anna would like to thank her dad, even though he's not with us anymore. Her aunt and uncle, and a big, big thank you to her coaches, Sydney and Bella. Anna's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was meeting her friend. Anna has plans to go to college next year and to study law enforcement. Anna is joined tonight by Steph and Bud. The next cheerleader I'd like to recognize is Ari Marcos. Ari is a 2-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. Ari would like to thank her family for supporting her through her cheer journey. Ari's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was doing yoga for practice with Miss McNaughton. Ari has plans to attend a 4-year college after high school and continue her cheering career. Ari is joined tonight by her Nana Barbara, Nana Diana, and her dad Chris Marcos. The last cheerleader I'd like to recognize tonight is Tavia Bollier. Tavia is a 4-year member of the cheerleading squad here at Gardiner. Tavia would like to thank coaches Sid and Bella and her mom, Kate Bischoff. Tavia's favorite memory of the Gardiner Tiger was yoga class. Tavia has plans to attend college next year, but is undecided as to which one. Tavia is joined tonight by her mom, Erica Bollier, stepdad, Rob Foster, and her sister, Maima. And now on to the Gardiner football seniors. The first senior I'd like to recognize is Zeke Ramsey. This is Zeke's first year as a member of the football program. Zeke would like to thank his mom, coaches, and teammates. Zeke's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the bus rides and making new friends. Zeke has plans to attend college and work on the property management field after high school. Zeke is joined tonight by his mom. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Bryce Dudley. Bryce is a 2-year member of the football team here at Gardiner. Bryce would like to thank all of his coaches and his mom and dad. Bryce's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was kicking field goals at practice and team nights. Bryce has plans to join the workforce after high school, and Bryce is joined tonight by his mom and dad. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Keegan Kimball. Keegan is a 3-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Keegan would like to thank Coach Munns and Coach Averill. Keegan's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the locker room after a big win. Keegan has plans to attend KVCC after high school, and Keegan is joined tonight by his mother Ashley and stepfather Jason. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Evan Ahern. Evan is a 3-year member of the Gardiner football program here at Gardiner. Evan would like to thank Coach Munns and Athletic Director Stubbert for allowing him to play this year. Evan's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the JV game against Cony his sophomore year. Evan has plans to attend UMA after high school to become a nurse. Evan is joined tonight by his mom Carla, dad Brian, and brother Drake, grandfather Steve, girlfriend Selena, and best friend Blake. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Lee Warren. Lee is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Lee would like to thank his coaches, parents, and teammates. Lee's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the bus ride, concerts to and from games. Lee has plans to go to school and to work in the electrical field after high school. Lee is joined tonight by his mom and stepmom. The next senior we're going to recognize is Xavier Smith, who's a captain this year. X is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Xavier would like to thank his mother, father, and coaches. Xavier's favorite memory of the Gardiner Tigers was the bus rides after a win. Xavier has plans to enter the workforce after high school. X is joined tonight by his mom, dad, sister, grandparents Chad and Trudy, grandmother Betty, and grandfather Jerry. The next senior up for recognition is Griffin Richards. Griffin is a 4-year member of the football program here at Gardiner. Griffin would like to thank his mom and dad, his middle school coaches, his teammates, and his high school coaches. Griffin's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger is when he got his first shot at playing varsity football. Griffin has plans to go to college after high school and enter a medical program. Griffin is joined tonight by his parents, grandparents, and his sister and brother-in-law. The next senior we're going to recognize is Ben Toby. Ben is a 4-year member of the football team here at Gardiner. Ben would like to thank his mom and dad and all his coaches. Ben's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was team nights, and Ben has plans to attend Maine Maritime Academy after high school to study power engineering. Ben is joined tonight by his family, dad Sean, stepmom Shannon, mom Molly, stepdad David, brothers Tommy, Benny, and Cody. The next senior we're going to recognize is Captain Kyle Duty. Kyle is a 4-year member of the football team here at Gardiner. Kyle would like to thank his coaches, parents, friends, and fans. Kyle's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the bus rides home after a big win. Kyle has plans to go to college after high school to major in physics and possibly play football and wrestle. Kyle is joined tonight by his parents, Jess Duty and Scott Duty. And last but certainly not least, the last senior we're going to recognize tonight is Captain Chase Burgess. Chase is a 4-year member of the football team here at Gardiner. Chase would like to thank his dad, teammates, and coaches. Chase's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the slip and slides. Chase has plans to go to college after high school to study engineering. Chase is joined by his mom, dad, brother Hunter, and his girlfriend Emma. Let's have another big round of applause for our senior and thank them very much for all their dedication, support, and commitment to the Gardiner football program over the last 4 years. Good luck to all of you in the future and good luck in the game tonight.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help. Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
We bring you the voice of the Gardiner Tigers, Sam Shaw. We're bringing you Sam's voice here over the intercom.
Will be asked to leave immediately. Now we will do our starting lineup. First, we do the Cony's defense. Number 3, Ethan Demmons. Number 4, Jordan Benedict. Number 7, Anderson St. Ange. Number 8, Lance Theriault. Number 14, Cooper Clark. Number 25, Tenny Tibbetts. Number 28, Ben Hankey. Number 50, David Fry. Number 55, Caden Bayou. And number 79, Captain Bowie King Jones. And number 84, Austin Bucknam. And the rest of the Cony Rams. Now we'll introduce your Gardiner Tigers.
Tigers will be introduced next.
Seniors. Number 8, Captain Chase Burgess. Number 16, Ben Toby. Number 19, Zach Ramsey. Number 29, Evan Ahern. Number 40, Captain Kyle Duty. And number 79, Gabe Pelkey, excuse me. And number 60, Captain Xavier Smith. Number 63, Keegan Kimball. Number 64, Caden Kendall. Number 66, Lee Warren. Number 68, Bryce Dudley. And the kicker, number 80, Cookman. And number 74, Griffin Richards. and the rest of your Gardiner Tigers.
Who's our kicker? What's his name? We call him KB. We don't know how to say it.
Well, thank you, Sam Shaw. We wanted to bring Sam's very last introduction here. Our pregame brought to you by the Gardiner Tigers All Sports Boosters Club. Got a couple of shout-outs I want to mention here tonight. Some of our former Tigers not doing so great right now, and they need some help and need some prayers. We'll continue that after we have the playing of the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Well, as we were talking about, some of our guys going to need a little bit of Tiger love here. Rick Lovely had heart transplant surgery, been on the list for a long time. And we want to wish him the very best of luck as he recovers from that. Rick might have had the quintessential Gardiner Cony game in 1984, 4 touchdowns, leading the Tigers to victory against a very good Cony team that year. Shane Clancy, want to give Fancy Clancy a shout out here, having a little trouble, going to have surgery on Monday. Want to wish you the very best of that, Fancy, and back on your feet and get ready to toe the line here pretty soon. And Ricky McKenna's been going through some things too. One of Coach Burgess's favorites, Ricky McKenna, played defensive line for us here, and Coach Burgess absolutely loved that kid. And Ricky's gone through some hard times and probably watching tonight. Ricky, hoping you're bouncing back, and wish all 3 of our former Tigers very good successes and healing thoughts sent their way. Well, last year was a 28-14 Cony victory. Tigers have been win-starved in this. They've only had the 1 win since 2012, and that was in 2017 in overtime. Also going to have a Gardiner reunion as well. That's at the Calumet Club tomorrow night, so no fighting allowed at that, okay? So keep your weapons at home, right, Jim? If you're going to that, don't bring anything up there. And certainly that's a nice $20 per person for that. So that's going on tomorrow night. Lots of pregame activities going on. We haven't talked much about the game other than the fact Tigers been a little wind-starved. They're looking for something. Should be a pretty even game here tonight, Jimmy Palm. I want to thank you and Andy for stepping in for me. This is the first home game I've had a chance to get to here.
Yeah, you know, I learned from the best coach. You're still coaching me after all these years, listening to you the last couple of years. But you're right, it should be a pretty good game. They're both 3-3. You know, Andy and I talked the last couple of weeks about middle of the season, looking at playoff time. Well, now you got to start peaking because playoffs are right around the corner.
Absolutely, and when you take a look at this Cony team, you know, they come in with some high-powered offense. Parker Moran is their quarterback. He's passed for over 1,000 yards, 1,111 yards. Ethan Dimmons is his #1 receiver, 486 yards receiving, 4 TDs. They will be without Jackson Vayu, their wonderful linebacker here. He's out, because you hate to have any kid have to miss the Cony Gardiner game. Wishing the very best of luck to Jackson Vayu. They'll also look for Ben Hinkie. And they got a couple of big linemen, Rhodey King-Jones and Steve Withermer, their go-to guys up front. They'll be bigger than the Tigers, but the Tigers defensively all year, Jimmy, you've seen it. They're fast, they swarm, they get off blocks, and they get after it. So we should have a good one here tonight. I think one of the keys for the Tigers, Jim, is particularly early on, first drives and such, they've got to maintain possession of the football here, because they've turned the ball over so many times early on in games, and it's put them in the behind the 8 ball here a lot of times.
Yeah, and you're right. Cony's not a team that you want to get behind early on, because it'll turn into a track meet, and Cony's built for that.
So to be Matthew Boston, the ever dangerous Braden Elliott back deep. He's been one of the main guys back on special teams all season long for the Tigers. And he's been close to breaking a few. Yeah. Boston into it. Shot kick, Tigers get some good field position out of this. To the right side. Down the sideline. Into Cony territory. On the kickoff, just outside the 40-yard line, go the Tigers. It was Chase McGrain on the return. And Chase has been dangerous as well, Jim.
Yeah, and he had some nice blocks by his counterpart, Braden Elliott there.
So Tigers are set up in pretty good shape unless there's a flag. There is a flag at about the 32-yard line. I think I saw a hold on the return. That will be unfortunate for the Tigers if that is the case.
Good to see Owen Chadwick back in uniform tonight.
Yeah, they need Owen. He's he's one of their leading rushers for sure on the season. You know, he and Kyle Duty been the primary ball handlers for the Tigers this year. Chadwick's got 231 yards, Duty 209. Tigers have sputtered on defense, on offense a little bit this season. What are they going to do? Are we kicking it again?
He had 2 penalties there, one on each side, so I think they're...
Oh, okay, well. Offsetting penalties, so we will re-kick that. So Boston will get set to tee it up again. Boston, a senior kicker. Cony Gardiner, both 3-3 coming into this season. It's the 146th meeting starting in 1892. A lot of excitement about the game tonight and under beautiful conditions. I don't remember a better day for a Cony game. 1989 was a very good day. It was sunny and warm. We were still playing on grass in the sunlight. No lights yet here at Hoke Field, and Cony beat us pretty bad. They had a great team in '89, so we'll have a do-over. McGrain, see if he can duplicate his task. Cuts it back up. He's got a hole. Oh, he just got tripped up. Almost broke it again. That was Josh LaJoy with the tackle. On the Muncie Media replay. 1st and 10 Tigers. We have probably won't have the down and distance. The scoreboard integration wasn't working for us, but we'll keep the clock as close as possible, and we'll give it. So Chris here is 11:43 left here, just underway. Tigers get set to go. Elliott comes in cross motion. The pass out to Elliott. Makes a one-handed grab, makes the first man miss. He's down the sidelines. Elliott cuts it back inside. He's going to be out to midfield. Braden Elliott, little pitch and catch. Beat the first guy. That's what you're trying to do. You put a kid like Elliott, that's a scamper. You put him out one-on-one and expect him to beat that first guy. If you do, you get a big play.
Yeah, good one-handed grab.
Yes.
Good focus to bring that in, and good action in the backfield with the fake to Duty.
Tigers in motion. Sweep right side. They've got blocking out here. Elliott makes the first man miss. He's going to pick up about 6 yards up over the 45-yard line to about the 43.
Good block on the edge there, Coach, by Duty, number 40. Just staying with his guy and running him to the sideline to give him the couple extra yards to pick up.
We talked about the big guys inside with him. King Jones in that defensive forcing unit. Austin Buckman, the edge player here to the near side. Tigers will go empty. Now they'll come back in and set. This is Duty coming across. Comes across. They want to throw the screen. They do. Bubble. And not much here. Cony reacted well to that. Good play on the perimeter by the Rams. Well, they had scouted that one.
Yeah, we haven't seen Chadwick on offense yet. It's been mostly Duty in the backfield with Braden Elliott split out.
Asher Nagy at the controls for the Tigers, as he has been all year. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Tigers.
What do you think? 4-down territory here, Coach?
Maybe. See what you do in this play. They're going to go double backs here, almost a power look. Duty, the tailback. And he'll get it off the left side. Going to pound and be close. I think with this spot, he's got the first down out just over the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Yeah, that last push got him across the line.
So Tigers with a promising drive here to open the game.
Been really impressed with Gardiner's offensive line the last couple of weeks, Coach. They've come a long ways throughout the season.
Yeah, if they have a choice, they like to run over big Tyler Turtelot on the left side, the big left tackle. Elliott will come out here near side. Tigers with 2 backs. 1st down. Busted play. Uh-oh. Rams with the interception. And still on his feet out over the 40-yard line. Go the Rams, and that's what we were talking about for the Tigers. That difficulty on the first drive. Zach Waddell got the interception on a deflected pass. One of the things Nagy has done is oftentimes thrown that ball out into traffic, and sometimes you're best to pull it down or throw it away. So we'll see what the Rams want to do on their first drive. You got to be careful that they might want to go after the turnover, try to go up on top with Parker Morin. Tigers defense has been solid all year. They'll go toss. Tigers are there. That's Chase Burgess, I think, on the tackle.
Yeah, flag from the Tiger side. I'm not sure what they're looking for here. Such a quick play.
They're going to call holding against the Rams. Tigers will probably take the result of the play, I would think.
Yeah, you get the loss of down with it.
Yeah, so it'll make it 2nd down on the loss. 2nd down about 14. 10:03 left here, first quarter. Tigers a promising drive, turned it over on the interception. Waddell got the interception. Oh, it's a big penalty. Okay. I thought it was a 5-yard penalty,
Yeah,
so it's a 10-yard penalty. So they'll take it and move it back over midfield. So
yeah, looked like the signal was holding.
Yeah. So anyway, it's going to be 1st down and 20 to go now here. Parker Morin. They'll empty the set for Morin. Pass situation. He wants to throw. Tigers come hard. There's the screen. Tigers react to it. Not a bad reaction there. A couple of yards gained. Kyle Duty that
he tracked it down.
Yeah, from inside. Now, Duty plays on the defensive line at what, Jimmy? 100 and...
Yeah, probably 170 maybe.
No, I doubt that. Maybe 160 or something like that, 165. He's a wrestler, so he uses that wrestling technique inside, and you can't play. He's like trying to, he's like trying to catch a firefly. 2nd down, 17 to go. Rams 2 back set here. They'll give it up inside, not much there.
That was Anderson Noyes, who's come on for the Cony Rams here late in the season. Noyes picks up a couple of yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 17. Of course, what the Tigers would like to do is get some really good pressure, if they can, on Moore, and particularly in pass situations. I saw Parker before the game. He didn't know me from Adam. I went up to him. I said, "Young man, don't you have a date tonight? Can I take you somewhere?"
The game's tomorrow night.
And he looked at me like, "This guy's serious?" 3rd and 15. Morin wants to throw. He's got time here. Pressure closes, and incomplete down about the 35-yard line. Tigers closed on it quickly, knocked it away. And
yeah, good coverage.
It'll be good coverage there by the Tigers. They went to Hankey on that one. So Tigers with a good sudden change, Jim, after the turnover. They'll force the punt, and likely punt on 4th and 15.
Yeah.
No fake here. Moore in the punt. Gets off a good punt. And Tigers with the fair catch at the 10-yard line by Elliott.
That was right in the no man's land of let it go to go in the end zone or to field it and not let them pin you deep. So good job there.
8:30 left here, first quarter. Tigers have it 1st and 10, deep in their own territory. So Rams not able to do much with good field position. That first down penalty hurt him, Jimmy. Put him back, against the sticks there.
Playing behind the
1st
sticks,
and 20.
Yep.
Andy Munzing running our camera. Chris Wheeler doing our production. Stay with us at halftime. We'll have the John Burgess Award and some other awards coming up here at halftime. So I would think the Tigers just want to get back to what they were doing there on that first drive, minus the interception, because they had some things going. They'll empty it out. Nagy back by himself. Fake count. Now they'll come back in motion. Sometimes they'll come back and set up as a running back here, which is what they do. Quick pitch. Ball's loose. Went to Duty, and Duty couldn't handle the quick pitch.
So Tigers going to play behind the sticks here now and pinned up against their own end zone.
Yep. 2nd and 15 for the Tigers. This is, to me, where you need a balance of offense. You need something you can get to when you're deep in your territory that's not spread. They'll run it off the left side here for a few tough yards.
Yeah, and I think you need to be able to go straight ahead and
that was Duty.
Pick up a couple yards straight ahead and instead of trying to go sideways. So right now the Rams are winning the field position battle early on here in the first quarter.
Don't be scammed into joining any of those folks that are trying to get your credit card information. Stay right here with us. Tigers 3rd and 13. I think you're probably going to have a safe play here that you can maybe get some yardage. That's going to be delay if it's coming from there.
Yeah. Look like the Tigers are going to empty it out there, Coach, and just have Nagy in the backfield.
So that's a dead ball foul, so that'll be half the distance. This is where if you had a quick kick.
Yeah.
We always did.
Yeah.
So Nagy will empty it out. He'll have trip receivers near side. Back in motion comes Elliott. They'll throw it over the middle. Diving catch out over the 15-yard line. Going to come up short, but they'll have a little bit of distance here. The RPO.
Yeah, you mentioned quick.
That was a crook.
Quick kick there, Coach. We like that a lot. Just because nobody goes back deep, you get 3rd down. There's nobody back deep. You get one off, and you could get a good roll and get some field position back.
Burgess back to punt. And it's blocked.
And touchdown Rams on the block punt. Demarion Raymond, the sophomore wide receiver, with the block punt. That was Caden Vayu, number 55, with the block. So here comes the kick by Boston. Snap back ball down, Boston into it, up high, true and good. So the Rams get on the scoreboard first. Block punt touchdown by Raymond, and the Rams extra point good. They lead at 7-0. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Kickoff when we come back after this.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Rams up 7-0. We'll fix our replay problem. We should have audio on there now, okay. McGrain looking for a seam. Going to be stacked up there at about the 27-yard line. That was McGrain's third return, second one that counted.
See if the Tigers can execute and get a little drive going here to respond to Cony's first touchdown.
Well, so often big games come down to special teams. We saw it right there, the block punt. It was Caden Vayu with the block, and the return for the touchdown was picked up there by Raymond. Tigers out on the perimeter. They make the first guy miss, pick up a couple of tough yards. Rams there pretty good.
Yeah, it looked like Chase Burgess was on the reception there and picking up 3 yards.
St. Onge on the tackle for the Rams.
This is what we've been seeing the last couple of weeks, Coach, with the Tiger offenses. All this short passing game, but not really taking any shots downfield.
5:55 moving clock, 7-0 Cony. We're here in the first. Our clock unofficial. Chris will catch up with it the best he can. Second down for the Tigers and 7. Asher Nagy. Tigers will run it up inside. A couple of tough yards, but that was duty.
It looked like it was David Fry on the tackle, and he just came across the line of scrimmage and chased down and was right there to meet him.
Yep. So Tigers are 3rd and 7. Ball at the 32.
A little head start there.
Tigers jump off. So Tigers a promising first drive. They had a really good opening kickoff, but fouls on both teams, so they redid it. McGrain had a good return. Tigers picked up a first down. They were down about the 40-yard line, and ill-conceived pass intercepted by the Rams, and they cashed in. After their punt, Tigers met the sudden change, but the block punt. Touchdown by Raymond on the block punt.
They're going to give it back.
Tit for tat. Well, typically emotions get a little bit up in this game. You get a little excited for it, and you got to maintain your
poise and concentration, as the great one always told us, Mr. John Wolfgram. Coach Wolfgram couldn't be here tonight for the Burgess Award. He wanted to be, but he's busy. He's going into the South Portland First Class Hall of Fame. Elliott comes in cross motion. They want to throw it out that way. Now they're going down the field, and it's just heaved. Incomplete. They were trying to get it downfield on the fake pump outside, and they tried to take a shot with Elliott down the field. Didn't go, so Tigers got a punt again. You got to be a little quicker on the punt here as the Rams, they sense it. They say, hey, listen, we blocked one. Why can't we block another? And you got to think that's what they're thinking here.
Yeah, and they only send one guy back deep.
Can you see who that is back deep?
Looks like 14, maybe Cooper Clark.
Yeah, Cooper Clark. Quicker, but Burgess, Chase Burgess, sensing trouble there where it wasn't evident, kicked it right up. We call those chimney punts, right up the chimney.
Cony's going to start out with some pretty good field position again here, Coach.
Yeah. Well, you got to have all three facets of the game are so important. You got to have your offense, defense, and special teams, and we always coached it up as 1/3 of the game. And Rams are in good shape here. Bunch that inside. They want to have a quarterback on left side. Tigers come from the backside and shut it right down. We'll see who that was grappling coming in from the outside left. That'd have been Chadwick. Duty was there.
Yeah, it was Anderson Noyes who took the snap there, Coach, number 21.
So they went a little bit of a wildcat there. Morin back in after the wildcat on first down. Tigers would like to get a turnover themselves. Rams would like to play keep away. 3:37, moving clock here in the first. They're going to move Noyes over to the right. Morin, incomplete. Tigers with a little bit of late pressure.
Yeah, Duty is, that time it took two guys to pick him up, so he's wreaking some havoc on the left defensive end side there, Coach.
He's so quick. He is so quick.
And you never really teach a kid to spin, but watching him, he does it pretty well.
Yeah.
Probably some of those wrestling moves you mentioned.
Ethan Dimmons, we haven't heard from him yet. He's out there on the right side in a trip set as they empty it out for Morin. Tigers come. Incomplete. Little pressure there again caused Morin to have to pull the trigger a little bit quicker than he probably wanted, and he'll stay in as he's the punter. So Tigers defense playing pretty well under some circumstances that aren't the best right here. They had a sudden change. They won that battle. Good field position after the poor punt. The touchdown, if you're just joining us, was Raymond's recovery in the end zone of a block punt. Morin's got plenty of time, and he'll boom it out long and deep to the near side. Elliott's got it. He's going to backtrack. He might have some running speed here if he can get outside. Still on his feet, Braden Elliott, the water bug. And Anderson St. Ange made probably a saving tackle. Not so much a tackle, but he forced him back inside. If he had hit that edge, I think he could have been gone. That was a great return.
St. Ange took a great angle there, Coach. He knew that he wasn't going to outrun him, but he could beat him to a spot and force him back inside.
Yep. Got to work that outside shoulder, James.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's where your help is, inside.
Yep, force that back inside. 3:02 left. Tigers have it. They're only down 7-0. They've had some offensive difficulties here with the interception, the block punt, and then the poor punt. Early success. See if they get back to that. They're a little tighter here. Bunch set near side. And Rams are going to jump. See, one of the things I think the Tigers have done all year, they've used that clap and then snapped the ball. And I think what Coach Munzing's done is he's dummied that up. They're going some false claps, Jim.
Yeah, change the cadence.
Yeah, changing the cadence. And the Rams are reading it probably as they were coached up to do, seeing it on film. And
They actually called procedure on Gardiner there.
oh, they did. Okay.
I thought I saw the guy cross.
Well, Tigers have not been able to get the offensive continuity they need. They'll swing it out here left side, looking for a seam, get to the outside. Not much there. Cut back inside. Now some running room for Duty. Duty scampers, makes it on his own.
Cony defenders are really quick to the outside. They're getting to the sideline quick, forcing the Gardiner running backs, Duty there to come back inside.
Yeah, well, they know the Tigers have liked to get outside, particularly out of that formation. Picked up 5 yards on them, make it 2nd and 10 now. 2:30 left here, moving clock, first half. Our clock unofficial. Chris doing a great job of keeping it almost perfect. Nagy. Got Duty. We haven't seen Chadwick yet.
On defense, but not offense.
Yeah. Into the flat. Good looking play for the Tigers, and pitch and catch. Going to pick up the first down to Burgess.
Well, that's the second time we've seen a slide into the flat, Coach, be successful. First one with Elliott, and now with Burgess.
So Tigers out over the 40-yard line to the 41-yard line. So they pick up the first down there, and good-looking football play there. They like to get the ball to Burgess and give him some space one-on-one. Same with Elliott. Elliott will come out here near side with Burgess. Jinquist the far side for Nagy. Nagy. Got Elliott over the middle, over the 50-yard line, down to about the 45-yard line goes Braden Elliott on the quick toss. Tigers looking tempo, Jim.
Yeah, good timing there. If you watch Elliott, he stutter stepped so he wouldn't get into the defensive zone too quick. And Nagy hit him in stride.
Picks up the first down on that, so Tigers into Cony territory at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Glad you could join us here tonight on the quintessential autumn night here in the state of Maine. What a beautiful night. We started the game 52 degrees, no wind to speak of, beautiful conditions. Tigers off the left side, not much there, maybe a yard for Duty.
That's Justin Duty.
Oh, that's Justin Duty, number 10, the freshman. Going to be a terrific football player, just a freshman.
He plays a lot on defense,
He
too,
does,
Coach,
yeah. He's going to be a pivotal player for the Tigers going forward. I've been very impressed with Justin's play all season long, Jim, with you and Andy doing the games. I go back and watch him when I can. I've been so busy with the college schedule. Winding down under a minute, as you see. Tigers got a 2nd down and 8 to go. Asher Nagy calls for it. They'll give it off right side. Couple of tough yards. Rams will close that one pretty quickly in on the tackle, amongst others, Austin Buckman. Tigers maybe in 4-down territory, Jim.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, whether I would punt if I had to, or almost win that field position back.
Yeah, well, your defense is playing well, Jim. That's one thing the Tigers want to consider. Defense have been strong all year. One of the top defenses in the Pine Tree Conference. No, it's I'll date myself, am I, folks? In the Class B North. 3rd and 5. See what the Tigers dial up here with Nagy. Nagy. They'll give it off, and it won't go anywhere. Waiting for the play was David Fry. So Tigers will have some time to think about it here as the quarter has run out. We're played one. After one quarter here in Gardiner. In the 146th meeting of the two teams. 7-0 Cony. We're back after this.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
Want to thank our fine friends at Central Maine Community College. I've spent a lot of time down there this fall. Wow, one of our great sponsors and a great community college, and they've extended the tuition for free, as you saw. So if you're graduating this year, you can get free tuition down there.
And it's a great complex. They've done a lot of nice things to that complex.
Truly is. Now, one thing I would consider here, fake punt. So that's something to keep your hat on. Maybe we'll see. Chase Burgess back to punt. He's going to get it off quickly. He gets a good punt off this time, rides it out high. And the punt will bounce, and it will take a Tiger bounce inside the 5-yard line. And Tigers playing that field position that Coach Palmer talked about. You know, I was talking to somebody this week, Jimmy, I forget what, I think it was a newspaper called me, and they were talking about Sam Shaw, and we love Sam and his call of, you know, when the Cat Pack makes a tackle, and tackled by the Gardiner Cat Pack.
Yeah.
And Dave Dyer was asking me about that. I said, well, like everything else in Gardiner football, currently, it goes back to Coach Wolfram.
Yeah.
Everything in Gardiner football goes back 50 years to Coach Wolfram.
Yeah, yep.
And there's a direct link. I'll expand upon that a little bit more.
And it's amazing that it just continues.
Out the left side, Tigers.
Good tackle by Duty.
Duty right there for the tackle. One of the things that Coach B.L. Lippert complimented the Gardiner Tigers on their defense. He says they run like crazy and they tackle great.
Yeah.
And that's true. I've seen it all year with the Tigers. They are great one-on-one tacklers, and you saw it. You saw an example of it right there.
Yeah.
So 2nd down 11, loss of 1. So Tigers want a 3 and out, see if they can flip the field.
Yeah.
More, and he's been under some pressure. This time he's got time, shoots it long and deep. Down the sideline, he's got his man. Out of bounds, on the catch, connected down deep.
Yeah, I think he saw the mismatch
And
there,
Hankey,
size-wise. Yeah.
Threw it right down the sideline, and you see the end of it right here. What a beautiful catch there.
Yeah, we saw some nice throws last year from him to Sargent that were, he's got a good strong arm. Dangerous when you give him time.
Yes, and he had time there. I noted that during the play that he had time out here near side. Cooper Clark. Tigers secondary's pretty athletic, but that was a beautifully thrown ball by Morin. Threw it right in the pocket. Left side, some good running room here for the Rams. Noyes going to bang it out. Anderson Noyes.
Looks like they're going to get
close.
a first down.
Might get the first down there. So Rams in the shadow of their own end zone 2 plays ago. They're in the nudging into Tiger territory at midfield. They've got a 1st and 10, 10:52, moving clock. Morin wants to throw again. Here comes the pressure. He's going to get it off, throw it away. See, that's a nice quarterback play right there. Doesn't go in the book. It's a terrific quarterback play. Morin read the blitz. It was coming, knew he couldn't get the ball off, threw it right at his receiver's feet.
Yeah.
That's something that gets overlooked a lot. You know, you've got the, you know, as who was the Kenny Rogers saying, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Yeah, well, you know, nothing good happens when you start to force it.
Live for another day. 2nd and 10. The Noyes. Tigers there quickly, couple of yards gain.
Looked like he started out left, but made a good read to cut right to pick up what he did.
So Tigers were there quickly. Was it Doobie? 22 maybe?
22, yeah.
It's 3rd and 7 now. And Rams will have a decision to make. See what they do in the Gardiner territory here. They punted last time that they were down here. See what they can pick up the 3rd down. They're going to go long and deep. Tigers are there.
Oh, tip.
And the Tigers got it on the tip. I think that's Elliott coming down the near side.
A lot of room.
And he's going to be back out to the 45-yard line. What a play by the Tigers. Had great 2-man coverage there. And it was Elliott on the interception. And he came flying down the sideline. Nobody could get him until they get down to the 45-yard line of the Rams.
A couple flags out there after the play or at the end of the play.
Towards the end of the play, so the interception should stand. And we're going to look at it right here, Jim.
It's going to be against the Tigers, but I'm not sure who tipped that.
Elliott came up with the interception, and you can see him turn and go. So must have been a block in the back by the Tigers on the return. It's going to force the ball back inside the 30, but the Tigers will get possession here. So each team with an interception. Nice crowd in here tonight. Want to congratulate Moochie Davis. He's the legend over in the chain crew this week. We talked to Moochie before the game. You can go back and watch that if you missed it. Tigers were 2 running backs in here. Chadwick's played. They weren't ready for that one.
Quick snap, yeah.
Quick snap, and
the whole backfield looks surprised there.
Lucky not to fumble it. Well, the Tigers have sputtered on offense pretty much all year. They're one of the, in Class B football, averaging 12.7 points per game. So they've relied on their defense for the most part. And the defense has done well here tonight. They're pitching the shutout. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Nagy, Duty. No, Nagy's got it. He's going to follow and not get much. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Flag down. Hard to think that's anything but an offensive penalty.
Yeah, right at that spot.
Nagy kept it. Tiger's going to get called on a hold.
Nagy's walking a little gingerly back to the sideline here. I think he took a pretty good pop when he took that himself.
Well, Tigers got to play the field position game. Their defense is playing well. Offense, good first drive, turned it over. It's going to be 2nd and 20 here. .903, moving clock. Little surprised they started the clock there.
Yeah.
Off the left side, now cut back. Still some running room up to the 2nd level, down to about the 27-yard line, maybe the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Kyle Duty on the carry there.
Duty getting a lot of the carries here tonight. Oh, and Chadwick's their other prime ball carrier as well, but coming off the injured list, just playing defense so far here. 3rd down and 12 here for the Tigers. I think if you're the Tigers, you want to be careful here because if you have to punt, that's okay. Your defense is playing well. Nagy wants to make an adjustment. He'll bring Duty back in motion, and will he set as a running back?
Tigers going to call a timeout.
Yeah, all those things take a little bit of time, so Tigers will take a timeout. We'll set up halftime for you here as Jimmy and Andy will grab a headset and join Jim here at halftime. As I go down on the field, there'll be 3 different awards given out. We will give out the John Burgess Award. Coach Burgess will make an appearance here tonight. That's a fantastic thing, and everybody loves to see Coach, so we'll give that award out this year. You know, ironically, or I guess I would say not ironically, coincidentally, the very first award winner of the John Burgess Award, after Coach Burgess, we gave that to him in 1997 when he retired. The next year was the first year it went to a community member for contributions to Gardiner football, Sam Shaw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, of course, Sam doing his last game here tonight.
There have been some really good winners in the past.
Oh, yeah. I will not attempt to go through the litany of people who have won this, the men and women who have won it, because I'll leave somebody out. But
it's a fantastic award to recognize community
so many
members.
people help, yeah. And tonight's award winner will make a lot of sense when we announce it. 3rd and 12 for the Tigers. Burgess back in motion now. He's going forward. I don't know if they called it. Yeah. Up over the middle. They got their man. They got a first down. Tigers might have caught a break on that one. They'll get the first down because it looked like Burgess was moving forwards at the snap. Clock on the tackle. Who to go? To Jinquist out there?
Looked like I thought I saw number 16 over there, or 15.
Yeah, so that would have been Gingras 15.
Yeah, he settled right in that soft spot there, Coach, and Nagy did a good job of finding him.
Yep, they gave him time to throw, and Asher stepped into that one nicely.
We're seeing Chadwick come into the game here.
1st and 10. To the outside. Tigers will cut it up and dance around, and Chadwick says, I'm here, I'm here. And he'll pick up the first down, or close to it.
Good patience there to let his blocking set up and then plant his foot and cut it back inside.
Yeah, the little stack set over here, the little quick pitch play. Watch this coming up right here. Watch him plant that outside foot and go airborne right here. See ya. So if he's running like that tonight, that gives the Tigers some good impetus on offense. They're at the 41-yard line. 7:17 left here. Same set here. Chadwick gets it, cuts it back on his feet, picks up about 4 yards. Boy, he gets ripped down by Caden Veyu. Veyu had the block punt. Then it was picked up. The Marion Raymond, the sophomore. What a thrill for a sophomore, getting a touchdown in the Cony Gardiner game.
Yeah.
4-yard gain there. Didn't look like much off the play, but 4 yards will put you in pretty good shape on 2nd and 6. 6:40 left. Tigers with their best drive of the game. Come 2-back set here. Chadwick still in the game as the running back. And he'll get it left side. Got to dance around a couple of guys, makes the first guy miss, and then not much there after that. St. Ange on the tackle for the Rams.
It seemed like he had met Cony defenders in the backfield and had to make a decision to just get what he could.
So 3rd and 7 for the Tigers, under 6 minutes. Nagy. Burgess, he's got a corner. Looks to square it up. He does, cuts it back up inside.
Going to be close.
Going to be close to the first down. I like getting Chase Burgess the ball.
He's got a second gear there, Coach, where when he sees daylight, he really turns it on.
Veyu, another tackle, been active today for the Rams. So Tigers, 1st and 10.
A little spark from that pass that they had early on.
Yeah, they picked up a big first down when they had a 3rd and long. Now they can run the ball, but not much there. The Rams will get that in, and that thing came in late. That's a face mask typically on a tackle because the Tigers aren't blocking there, and there's a host of Rams.
Yeah,
so
there's probably 5 white shirts there. So
that's my guess. The old coach.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, well, I've seen a football player too. You can almost tell by, you know, the time of the flag and what it might be.
What area
you know,
it's
the
in
blocking was over on the play, so the flag comes in there, and you figure, well, it's got to be something against the defense. So it'll be 1st and 5 with the Tigers. They have taken one shot downfield. I wouldn't stray from this technique that they've been going with the ground game here, and they will again off the left side.
Oh, good block. Good
Up inside. That was Braden Elliott on the carry for the Gardiner Tigers. Austin Buckman, number 84, comes in on the tackle for the Rams inside the 25-yard line. Now the Tigers down to the 24.
Didn't look like a lot, but 6 yards is a good pickup on first down. 5 yards.
7-0 Rams. They scored on a block punt. Caden Veyu with the block. Tigers punting deep in their own territory. The Marion Raymond. Unofficially, we'll check that at halftime. 2nd down and 4 to go, 4:33 left.
Fake.
The pass over the middle, got his man. And touchdown Tigers!
I think it was Gingras.
It's Henry Gingras. That was an RPO run beautifully by the Gardiner Tigers. The run off the right side, Gingras gonna run the slant. You see Gingras out here near side. Elliott comes in motion, Gingras. The fake right there, and nice timing And Gingras catches him flat-footed into the end zone. Tigers on the fake. And extra point will be no good.
Looked like they had a bad snap there.
Yeah, bad snap and not able to get it off. Made the fire call for help and didn't work out well. 4:25 left here. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We got one cooking here in Tiger Town. 7-6 Rams. Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
KB here for the kickoff for the Tigers. Our exchange student extraordinaire kicker. Rams will bring it out over the 30-yard line.
Well, that was a impressive drive by the Tigers there, Coach. I don't know how many plays they pulled off there, but they established a good amount of run and some good quick passing.
Set up by the Braden Elliott interception. So Tigers turn the interception into points. Cooper Clark out the near side. Little quick stay pass. Tigers right on it.
Yeah.
They closed quickly there as Cony came up. We'll see who that is all the way across the way. .401 left, so we're pretty close on here, and the clock we're a little off. We'll fix it up. We'll always give you the clock. Second and 13, loss of 3.
Tigers are going to get the ball back here one more time before halftime.
Well, they can get a stop. Parker Morin might have something to say about that. He wants to throw a little shovel inside. Well done, some running room out here on the near side. And out to about the 39-yard line. Good little design play, Anderson St. Onge.
Yeah.
Took the little inside shuffle pass.
Good decision on the outside there for Cooper Clark. It looked like he might have been able to try to make a block, but it was going to be close to in the back, and he laid off, so good decision.
So Rams, they're looking to get moving here against the Tigers out to the 37-yard line, and Morin can throw the ball a country mile, as we've seen. Tigers playing single high safety. Not sure if there was movement or not. Tigers early, I think. Evan Bullock jumped off sides. Coach Pat Caldwell calling the defense for the Tigers all year. Coach Munsing says he's really growing into that role. Ethan Demmons will come out here to the near side along with Cooper Clark for Morin. He's got wide receivers both sides. And he wants to throw. He's got time. He's going to shoot it long and deep. And Tigers intercepted by the Tigers. I think it's Elliott again.
It looks like 20.
No.
29. Evan
Ahern. So back-to-back, we're going to see Ahern here on the long coverage. We said Morin can throw it a mile, and the Tigers know that, so they're going to maintain that coverage. Morin lets it go long and deep. And watch Ahern, he's got perfect inside leverage right there. So Tigers back-to-back interceptions on Cony drives.
I believe the Tigers used a timeout earlier, Coach, so they probably have 2 left here.
Yeah, if I'm the Tigers, I go into ultra-conservative mode. I'll take a 7-6 game at the half. You know, plays like that go backwards.
Yeah, and are risky.
Well, you got to look, you know, offense had a nice drive, but the defense has been carrying you, so you want to be somewhat conservative here. You'll take a 7-6 game at the half. Lost a yard on, I think they dumped it off to somebody. I think it was Elliott there.
He was under pressure and just dumped it off to the right.
Yeah, that can go bad on you fast. 2nd and 11. Moving clock. Tigers. Pitch out here near side. Looking to get in the seam. Cuts it back. All the way back across the green. There might be something there. There's Burgess. He's going to be down at the 30-yard line. Cuts it back. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Out over the 50-yard line.
No flags.
No flags. You can see reversing your field sometimes is dangerous, and sometimes it works for you.
Yeah.
What a great run that was. Down to about the 46-yard line. So Tigers now with something going. 1st down and 10, 137. 2 timeouts for the Tigers, but they're not really in hurry up here.
No, because they get 1st downs and can get the clock stop on 1st down. So
Elliott back in motion. He's got it right side. Elliott looking to turn the corner. He does. Down the side for about 7 yards and out of bounds. Braden Elliott.
Coach, what I like about that call is they ran him towards the sideline so he can get out of bounds.
Exactly. Save a timeout. Ball at the 41. Tigers 1:18 stop clock. 2nd and 5. 2 timeouts. Nagy wants to throw. Throws quickly, got it knocked down. Going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A little indecisive there.
So big call here for the Tigers with 1:15 left, 3rd and 5.
Taking a lot of time getting the play. I hope they're going to have to watch for the official to be pumping back there.
The back judge, yeah. Well, they snap out. He's starting his pump right now. You got 5 seconds left to snap the ball. They get it off. Nagy got time. Goes right side, incomplete. Pressure in his face. He wasn't able to really step through that one as Austin Buckman was in. So Tigers with a decision with 1:11 left.
Yeah, I mean, they got 2 timeouts. Maybe try a hard count, get a little closer, and burn it.
You need that Coach Matt Brown punt play on 4th down.
Punt shift.
Yeah, punt shift, he called it. That was a great play. Coach Brown was great on those fakes and things of that sort. So
yeah, I think
Tigers have had one blocked. Chase Burgess, a threat to run. High snap. Gets it off. Tigers are looking for the bounce. They don't get it, so they'll down it. Could have let it tick a little more, but they'll down it. And Rams will have to decide what they want to do. They've got back-to-back interceptions so far in their last 2 possessions, both thrown well down the field.
Yeah, both on that left sideline,
yeah,
Coach.
Ahern got the second of the 2. Braden Elliott the first interception. Stay with us at halftime. We'll have the John Burgess Award coming up, along with some other awards. Those will be down on the field. Yours truly will be, I'm stretching out right now, Jim. Getting ready to run down there and have to run back upstairs here. We'll let you and Andy carry halftime for us, along with Chris. Rams looking to run the clock, but they get a big play and snap down, but not before a pretty good play. Elliott on the tackle, Noyes on the carry. They come up quickly. BL Lippert is a maverick. He might take a shot downfield. Said they'll run it up inside. Won't be much there. Noyes on the carry. Duty on the tackle for the Tigers.
Yeah, they're not using timeouts.
Yeah, so they might take it right here. Parker Moore will hand it off left side. And that's going to do it for the first half. And Duty on the stop here for the Tigers. And that will do it. So we say 15 minutes, halftime. Okay, I had to see that before I head down. Headed down to the field. Stay with us down on the field as we'll have halftime activities down there as well as up here. We'll take a break. Come back halftime after this. When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
We are back here at Hoke Field for halftime, and we've got a special treat for you tonight with the Burgess Award. And Coach Munzing will be down on the field presenting that. We've got a couple other awards going on that Coach Munz mentioned. It looks like maybe there's a plaque down there, maybe the golf team. I think the golf Tigers won the state championship in golf this year, so maybe recognizing them.
Yeah, it's exciting.
So Coach Burgess getting out, giving Coach Munz a big hug. Looks like his son Andy's down there with him. Good first half of football. I think the second quarter went a little bit smoother than the first for both teams. A couple turnovers for Cony on interceptions, and big punt block for Cony in the first quarter that ended up in a touchdown coming off of field position interception.
A couple of picks by the Gardiner defense down the left side kind of put a stop to the Cony drive that they were getting on, and we'll look to see the Cony offense get back on their feet. They're throwing the ball well. They just showed that they can run the ball towards the end of the half, and they picked up some chunk plays. I know the Tigers were in a little bit of a defensive set that would allow running, but still those are positive plays for your offensive line to talk about during halftime.
Yeah, the Tigers scored on a pass from Nagy to Gingras off a play fake, RPO, and those slant pass into the end zone. So we're going to listen in on the awards here.
First of all, at this time, I'd like to introduce our golf team. We have Brady Logan Cody, Ethan Dixon, that's not going to work. I tried doing that last year. The battery's dead. And I just put him in too. I apologize, the batteries are dying on this. I'll try to get through. Ethan Dixon, Landon Fairservice, Austin Gould, Brady Peacock. This is like my worst nightmare.
I know.
Oh my God.
Can you just have him do the, well, yeah.
No, because we can't.
So we're having a little trouble on the field with microphones as Athletic Director Nate Stubbert's introducing the state championship golf team.
Murphy's Law, right? If something can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Yeah, Sam Jr. is coming down to the rescue. I don't know if he's got batteries or another microphone. So right now we're at halftime. The only thing separating the two teams is an extra point. The Rams have 7 and the Tigers 6.
Big special teams plays on both sides. For the Rams, they have the block punt for a touchdown, and then the Tigers on their extra point, it was a
looked like a high snap.
Yeah,
and hard to get it down. And
yep.
We have Brady Atwater, Ewan Barnacote, Logan Cody, Ethan Dixon, Landon Fairservice, Austin Gould, Brady Peacock, Jack Quinn, Dana Roberts, Hunter Stark, Connor Tibbetts, and Coach Ian Gould. Last Saturday, our golf team competed in the Class B State Championship at Natanis Golf Course in extremely difficult weather conditions with 30-plus mile-per-hour winds, and won. In addition, Jack Quinn also won the Class B Individual State Championship with a score of 76. That score has qualified Jack to compete in the New England High School Tournament on Monday, October 28th at Mohegan Sun Golf Course in Baltic, Connecticut. If that wasn't enough, our golf team has been invited to compete in the National High School Tournament in North Carolina in July. This is the first state championship for our golf team here at Gardiner Area High School. So at this time, I'd like to present, along with Mrs. Arnold, the Class B Golf State Championship Trophy to Coach Ian Gould and his players. Congratulations, guys. Hey. The next presentation will be presented by Mr. Rob Munzing.
Thank you. Congratulations to the golf team and all the student athletes here at Gardiner Area High School. I'm honored to be joined here on the field. Coach Burgess just penalized 15 yards unsportsmanlike contact, trying to trip me. Coach John Burgess retired from coaching here in 1997. He was the first recipient of the John Burgess Award. The second recipient of the award, coincidentally, was Sam Shaw, the very first community member that we gave this award to. It is called the Whatever It Takes Award, and it goes to somebody for years of service to Gardiner Tiger football. This year's award winner is certainly somebody who has exemplified service to Gardiner football. Mr. Mark Pooler, a graduate of Gardiner Area High School, is this year's recipient. We would ask Mark and his family to please join Coach Burgess and me out here on the field so that Coach Burgess can make the presentation to former Gardiner Tiger football player and head of the chain gang, Mark Pooler. Mark? Mark will be joined by his family. I asked Mark what the chain gang did at halftime. I didn't want him wandering off. He said they would be around, and here he is. Coach Burgess, a few words to the fans here. I know everybody always loves to see your face here.
Okay, oh, you got it? All right. Good evening. Yeah, I got that right. I'm getting better. Those of you who had me in class probably know I wasn't too cool on what time it was, and neither did you. I am very happy to be here and at this beautiful, beautiful facility with all the beautiful, beautiful fans. I don't know about the beautiful guy beside me, but anyhow, thanks, Robbie. I have to do that. Are you going to announce it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Do I announce it?
So we'll ask Mark to step forward with Coach Burgess for the award of the presentation. Two great men right there. Mark Pooler, Coach John Burgess. Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you so much.
And family. Thank you, Nate.
Thank you, Rob, and congratulations, Mark. The last presentation that I would like to make is to someone who has meant a great deal to many, many of the Gardiner football players, community members, coaches, fans, and the list goes on and on. Could I please have Sam Shaw come out to the field? Come on, Sam. We tried to keep this a surprise, so hopefully Sam didn't know anything about this. Tonight will be Sam Shaw's last time calling a regular season football game from the booth that sits atop Hoke Field. Sam graduated from Gardiner Area High School in 1966, where he was a running back for the Tigers. After graduation, Sam enlisted in the Army, where he served much of his time in Germany and saw active combat duty in Vietnam from 1966 to 1969. After Sam's service to our country, he came back home and started coaching junior high school football in 1972. At that time, the league was split into two different teams from Gardiner. Sam coached the Lions. Gardiner youth football merged into one team in the late 70s and early 80s, and Sam was the head coach of the Gardiner junior high school football team until the early 2000s. Sam has called games at Quimby Field, the old grass field here at Hoke Field, and the new turf field here at Hoke Field. Sam has called and witnessed teams that have appeared in 8 state championships, numerous regional championships, dozens of playoff games, and hundreds of regular season games. Sam Shaw has been the voice of the Gardiner Tiger football for over 50 years and has become a mainstay and a tradition for Gardiner Tigers football. Sam, for all you have done for our football program, our school, our community, and countless others, I'd like to present you with this plaque as a small token of our appreciation. This plaque reads, "Voice of the Tigers, presented to Sam Shaw. The entire Gardiner community thanks you for your dedication and support to Gardiner High School football for the past 50 years. Sam, Sam, you will truly be missed, and we will cherish the memories and the last time the words, "And they are stopped by the Gardiner Cat Pack," come from your mouth. Sam, we cannot thank you enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
That is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in. We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
Rob Munsing back up here. Managed to do that, James, without pulling my hamstring. Stretched out well.
It's getting
Back
colder,
and forth.
so you
Yeah,
got to
it's
stretch a lot.
Great to see Coach Burgess.
Yeah,
Said
great.
to say hi to everybody.
Great presentation.
Yeah, great man. I told him Coach Wolfgram wanted to be here tonight, but he was going into the South Portland Hall of Fame tonight. Coach Wolfgram and his wife Adine, winners of the award.
Congratulations to the Gardiner golf team.
KB set the kickoff here, second half. We got ourselves a game here. Into it. Bobbled and picked up, gives the Tigers time to swarm, and they do, and out over about the 32-yard line.
Looked like it was number 30, Colton Colby, on the carry there, Coach.
Had a little trouble with it early. Congratulations to Mark Pooler.
Yes, good selection.
Mark is a longtime member of the Chain Gang and has started the Legends program. Congratulations to Moochie Davis. Normally we have them on at halftime, but we had them on pregame. Quick pass here, stay, they get room. Tigers will close, but they give away the outside, down the outside. And finally pulled down by Demmons, who was quiet in the first half. They saw something in the Tigers' defense and came out in the second half to attack it.
Yeah.
Little stay pass to the outside to Demmons.
Halftime adjustments are going to be big in a close game like this.
And Rams strike on the first play of the second half down to the 29-yard line. Morin. Noise off the right side, gets tripped up, but not before he's inside the 20-yard line to the 18.
He doesn't have a lot of carries, Coach, but every time he touches the ball, he's getting positive yardage.
Yeah, as I said in the open, Coach Lippett's been very impressed with him in the late season. And you need somebody who can, you know, go into the playoffs and be a ball carrier for you, and it looks like Noise is their guy. 2nd and 4. Off the left side. Well, Tigers had the better of the forcing unit play in the first half for the most part, but Rams have come out with tempo, and Chadwick with the tackle for the Tigers. First and 10 for the Rams. Ball at the 13. Well, Tigers backs against a wall now. Rams looking good here, moving quickly here in the second half. 2 runs, first down pass, the big one to Demmons down the right side, put him in good territory here. First and 10. Noise, the running back. He'll get it and meet the Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers did a good job shifting to the power side there and blocking any gain there.
That's the Sam Shaw tackle by the Catback. It's nice to see Sam get his award at halftime. Busy halftime. Golf team, congratulations to them. State champions. Jack Quinn, medalist. Tigers come, throwback, incomplete.
Dangerous throw.
Yeah, across the body, Jim.
Rolling to your left, throwing back to the middle.
Well, we've seen the strength of Parker Morin's arm. Tigers have picked him twice.
Big.
He came in with 8 interceptions, so he's got 10 touchdown passes and 10 interceptions on the season right now. Stop clock, 10:03. 3rd down, 11. Rams have a good kicker. Plenty of time. Incomplete out there to the left side, and there was room, but
Yeah, he had him.
just a little bit too high.
Looked like it was intended for Jordan Benedict. Looks like the Rams are going to go for it.
So ball. Dave Bannister in midseason form down below us. You probably hear him. Fourth down, 11 to go. Big play for the Tigers, big play for the Rams. See if the Tigers dial something up with pressure. See if they can get after him more. Snaps back, throws quickly. Incomplete. Oh no! Ah. How is that defender supposed to know that the ball's not caught?
Yeah.
We're going to see a replay on this. That's
Unless
over-officiated.
Unless he hit him in the head, I don't see a purpose for
Let's
the
see
flag.
it. Oh, he put a shoulder into him. Oh, my God. Oh, that's terrible, terrible. In a game like this.
The receiver was open there initially and just kind of overshot him a little bit.
He called it contact to the head. It was a shoulder to the shoulder. Will you look at that again, Chris? I want to make sure I'm getting this right here. Of course, you all know that, you know, if you slice me open, my blood's orange, but... Oh, no.
I think the problem is he was shielded by the defender. He was behind the play.
Yeah, if you don't see it, you can't call it.
Yeah, don't anticipate that's going to happen. So they still got fourth down here on the clock and the sticks. So did they pick the flag up?
I'm not sure.
That's some
What is
confusion.
it? I don't know what the heck it is. If it's a penalty...
It should be automatic first down, I would think, on that.
I mean, it's a major penalty, right?
Yeah. It's like,
Well, Coach Lippett,
getting an
Andy will show
explanation.
you across the way. He's getting an explanation. I don't blame BL. He said, how can that not be a first down? So it was 4th and 11, right?
Yeah.
And the ball...
And it happened in the end zone. Not that that mattered, but...
Boy.
So 4th and 4.
I'll need an explanation. 4th and 4. Warren wants to throw. Throwing the fade to the end zone. And touchdown Rams. They waited to call it. We'll get the replay on it. Threw the fade into the end zone for the touchdown for the Rams. Well executed football play. He is seeing it. It was bobbled. Seeing it again. Is the bobble.
Is he still in bounds there?
Yeah, he's still in bounds.
Yeah,
Good catch.
Good catch.
Boston on the extra point. Snapback ball down, kicks up, high, deep, and good. He's a good kicker. So, Rams get the benefit of a pass interference. They score on a 4th and 4, and they will go up 14-6. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Tigers will get their first possession in the second half. We come back after this.
I'm Greg Glenn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Well, people responding. I'm on the Facebook page, and you know, we try not to be overcritical up here and all there, but he's doing the very best they can. But Tigers Tough call there. But they had a chance on 4th down, and you got to give Cony Rams credit. They made a beautiful pass. Who got the touchdown? I didn't. I got looking at the
it was
replay.
In that
so
back
often.
corner. I couldn't get a number.
We'll go back and we'll look at that again, Chris, and take a look. Tigers looking for a return. They dance inside, outside at the 40. And that's McGreen again, is it? He's had several good returns here today, Chase McGreen. Well, you got to think the Tigers might get the benefit of makeup. Okay, we're going to take a look at the touchdown because I want to get credit to. So Chris is telling me it was Jordan Benedict on the touchdown catch in the corner of the end zone. 9:37 left, 14-6, one touchdown gain. Tigers would need the 2-point conversion to tie.
Yeah, the good news is it's still one score, so it's Tigers just need to get on the board, put a drive together here.
Sure. Burgess gonna get the pitch out, squares it up. And flag comes in late. Officials being a late call, so you got to wonder what it is.
Looks like a horse collar.
Horse collar tackle, I think.
Big yardage. Look at that, big yardage. Yeah, the clock should be stopped.
Yeah, clock is running. Well, if the Tigers come up short by about 15 seconds, you wonder what happened because the penalty stops the clock and the clock continued to go. They lost about 15 seconds on that.
Yeah. Good field position now. See if they can capitalize on the big penalty.
Burgess will shift in tight end. He's been active in the offense tonight. Nagy flushed, rolls right, throws late. Intercepted by the Rams.
Just snatched that right out of the air, Coach. It was.
Well, we talked about a couple of times. You got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, and that was a fold them time. Throw the ball out of bounds, but that's been one of the things that Asher will learn going forward here. Come back for another season next year, but these turnovers that that could be thrown away rather than trying to make a play. He's competitive. He wants to make a play. You can't blame him for that. Rams, not much there.
That's going to be Duty.
Duty again on the tackle.
I'm not sure he's not going into Cony's huddle, Coach. I think the interception was the Anderson St. Ange, too.
St. Ange on the interception. Thanks, Jimmy. It was hard to see over that massive humanity, and I thought that possibly that Nagy was just going to tuck it and run and, you know, step out of bounds.
Yeah.
Second down, 11 to go. Morin wants to throw. Got time here, throws out in a flat, little stay pass, got his man out of bounds. Anderson St. Ange. Oh, that's Dimmons, I'm sorry, on the catch.
Yeah.
Ethan Dimmons. Nice little comeback.
Yeah, we said it earlier, Coach. When Morin has time, he's very accurate and very precise with his passing.
Well, one of the things, B.L. Lippert is a tremendous offensive coach, and what he's made is halftime adjustments. He's come out here in the second half and says, well, when we drop back, they're on us. Well, we'll roll them out, protect one side, and just ran that nice comeback route. Tripped up there after a couple of yards. That was noise again.
Yeah, it looked like Doobie on the tackle.
Second down, about 8 to go. Big series for the Rams. They can really put a cushion in this thing. And, you know, Tigers' offense is not high scoring, so Tigers need the game to stay close. You get a 2-touchdown lead against the Tigers, and a lot of teams have been able to run that for the rest of the game. Up the middle, big hole there, almost gone, was noise.
Big surge by the Cony Ram offensive line there.
Elliott came up, made the tackle.
Rams are doing a good job of mixing it up with a little bit of pass, a little bit of run, keeping the Tigers defense honest.
Well, and the Tigers defense really good, averaging 12.7 points a game, really solid, but they play a lot, and any defense will get worn down a little bit. 1st and 10, trips out to the far side. No, he's going to take it, he's going to delay, and he's going to be swallowed up. Kyle Duty right there again.
He's having a game.
Sure is.
So quick off the snap, and as you mentioned earlier, uses his hands really well to get off of blocks, which is, you know, what you want your defensive line to do, is to get off those blocks and get across into the backfield.
2nd and 11. Morin wants to throw, fakes the swing, wants to go downfield. He does. Tigers are there. And
oh boy, that's going to be at the less than 1 yard line. Tiger football.
Tigers with another interception. It was a late call. We had to wait and see. It looked like almost a simultaneous possession, so
yeah.
I had to wait and see. But the Tigers get their 3rd interception, almost the exact same type of play. They tried to fake the little swing to the left and go down the field. And Tigers were there. They're not getting fooled by that. They're staying home. We didn't get that interception. I'm not sure who it was. So the ball, as we zoom in, is, oh my gosh, almost at the 1 inch line. And this is where, when you're back in, you know, the spread offense, you just got to get north and south. And Tigers got to get the push out. So they're going to pick up about a half yard on that. And this is why, if I ever went back to coaching, and I'm not, and I was going to run spread, I would still have a power type offense a package in for situations like this, for situations like goal line.
For quarterback sneak?
Yeah.
Just to go forward and make some room.
Yeah, I'm not sure Nagy's a good quarterback sneak guy. Tigers got a 2nd down and 9. Low snap, they'll run it, and not much there. Of course, the last time the Tigers, if you're thinking about it, you watched the beginning of the game, you saw the punt block when they punted out of their end zone last time, early in the 1st quarter. That was the first touchdown of the game. It'll be 3rd down and 9 to go, and on that one, Caden Vayu came in, blocked the punt. And the Marion Raymond picked it up in the end zone for the touchdown. So Tigers with a 3rd and 9.
Oh.
And they'll run it up inside. They got some running room. This is Duty.
Yeah.
Howdy Doody! Up over the 45-yard line goes Duty. A quick hitter. They caught the Rams. Look at this. Great job on the offensive line. The right tackle, a tremendous block on the right side, sprung Duty. And Tigers now want to go to tempo.
Yeah, all Duty needs is a seam.
Run it back up inside. Not much here that time. Rams will collapse on it. But, boy, that, even if the Tigers don't score, Jimmy, they played some field position here in a 1-score game.
And kept their defense off the field.
And kept the defense off the field for a bit. So that was a huge 1st down by the Tigers. There's a good job by the right offensive side of the ball for the Tigers on that Duty run. They got a 2nd and 11 here. They're going to throw RPO out in the flat for about 5 yards out to the 40-yard line.
Looks like Eli Crook.
Crook, the tight end. Gingras had the Gardiner touchdown catch. Third down and 6 for the Tigers out at the 40-yard line. 3:18 moving clock. Ash and Nagy, wide receivers both sides. They run it up inside. Pretty good push. And falling forward, going to be about a yard short, I think. I like the call by the Tigers.
Yeah, that was Justin duty on the carry that time. It's going to.
Well, they moved it back, so it's going to be a little more than a yard, about a yard and a half to go here with the ball just at about the 44.5-yard line. Tigers will punt. They need another good punt there to get field position. Lindquist back deep. Burgess calls for it, gets a good snap. He's going to run left side. Just needs a little bit. He's got to beat a man, and he won't do it.
Yeah, Jordan Benedict stayed home. And
Benedict stayed home. They watched the fake. So Tigers rolling the dice. I don't mind the call. But credit the Rams, they were coached up on it.
See if the Rams go back to what they were successful in their last drive with some of the run game, mixing it up with a little bit of pass.
Big drive in this game, 2:26 left in the third. Rams can go up by 2 scores.
They're moving a little bit there.
Get some movement. Illegal procedure on the Rams will be 1st and 15. Rob Munzing, Jim Palmer, Andy Munzing, Chris Wheeler on the production here tonight. And we've been running around like crazy thanks to these guys here. I've been back and forth down on the field for pregame, back down the field at halftime, switching mics. Batteries didn't work for Nate Stubbard.
That's a athletic director's worst nightmare.
Absolutely. Luckily, he had a spare pair of batteries, or he put the old ones back in. I'm not sure what he did, but made it work. 1st and 15, Morin. They want to run it with Noyes. He's got a big hole. Noyes spins it out over the 35, down inside the 35-yard line.
Got a flag in the backfield here with the...
We're going to have Holden on the Rams. So it's been a little sloppy on both sides. That's something you'd like to clean up before playoff time. And this is a big game for playoff standings right here. Both these teams have the possibility of getting a first-round bye.
Yeah.
The way the playoffs work is first 2 teams get a bye.
Yeah.
Then the other, you'll have 4 teams that'll go at it in the first round of the playoffs. So you have the quarterfinals with the first and second finisher with a bye. So 1st and 25 now. Morin, speed left side. Tigers respond, they're there. One of the things the Tigers do, it's hard to get outside on them. They run so well.
Yeah. If you're going to run outside, you might want to run away from duty.
Well, it's hard to, because it doesn't matter where he lines up, he chases you down.
He ends up on the other side.
He's a terrific football player. I mean, if you look at him and go, okay, well, what is he, a freshman? No, no. And stature-wise, he's strong for his size. He's impossible to block. You think there's 6 of them out there. 2nd down and 27 to go. Rams run. Tigers respond to it pretty quickly. They'll give up that yardage on a 2nd and 27. So we'll have playoff coverage coming up here for all our teams that we cover, Gardiner and Halldale and all the sports. We'll take a look and see who's playing when. We have to work it around our existing college schedule, and then we'll try to follow the teams that we can. I'm basing it teams we covered, Jim. I came up with this last night in soccer on whose numbers I can see. Third and 23. Pressure here. Thrown up. Hail Mary.
Jump ball. Oh.
Incomplete. Almost picked up by Dimmons. Wow. Ethan Dimmons. Want to thank all our local sponsors. Welcome fans of both teams in here. You folks know the deal. Jimmy and I both coached here at Gardiner High School and all, and we're orange and black, but we give the other team credit as well. If you're looking for a neutral broadcast, Mike Violet's broadcasting the game somewhere, and we'll watch that one. But these are all Gardiner sponsors. Good punt. Morin's a terrific athlete, and fair catch. He can do it all. Andy Russo saying, glad announcers aren't partial. Well, we are what we are. Hope you're enjoying your free game. So Tigers get it back. Defense holds again. Jimmy, that defense has been doing a good job for the Tigers.
Yeah, and helped out that the Rams had a couple unfortunate penalties there to push them back.
Both teams are hurting themselves that way.
Yeah, turnovers and penalties.
So Tigers first and 10. 25 seconds in a fast-moving quarter. They're going to come here near side. Squared back up. Rams attack it nicely there on the perimeter. They're doing a much, much better job of containing the outside, forcing the play back inside where they've got inside-out pursuit there. And you can see the adjustment that the Rams have made, and it's working very well. Steve Witham came over and made that tackle from the left down position on the defensive line. So that's a tremendous play by the big guy down inside.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a game here. 14-6. We'll play 3. We'll come back. Fourth quarter action coming up here after these messages.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to...
So we're back here, fourth quarter. It's been a good one, 14-6. 12 minutes on the board. Tigers got a second down and 12. Long field in front of them. Nagy wants to throw. He does. Knocked down.
Look like they're setting up a screen to the left there. Cony Rams have a player down.
It's with him again. Hey, I want to point out our good sponsor, Jason Corliss. I fixed his ad up, but didn't have time to get it into the broadcast tonight, and Jason wants to share with everybody that he's offering sanding for the winter season as well as his snow plowing. He plowed my driveway for a number of years here, and Jason's very best out in Piston. You see his ad. If you need sanding, either commercially or for your private residence, give Jason a call. He'd be glad to help you out with sanding and all of that. Our policy here at Muncie Media, we don't show kids injured on the field. So it'll be Jordan Benedict. Benedict made the good play on the fake punt, and Jordan a good player for the Cony Rams, and we hope he'll be okay.
Yeah, we were talking, Coach, over the break. Good crowd tonight.
Yeah, nice crowd in here tonight. Beautiful. Beautiful weather. It's so great to see Coach Burgess out there. He tried to trip me. I don't know if you saw it, Jimmy.
I did.
With his crutch. He wanted to face plant me on the field.
You called the penalty.
Nobody's done more for kids in this community, Mr. John Burgess, as a teacher and as a coach and a mentor. Second down, 12 to go here for the Tigers. They'll go cross motion. Nagy wants to throw. He throws over the middle high and tipped away.
Yeah,
trying to get it to Burgess.
Yeah. Good coverage by the Rams there.
I think that was a third down play, wasn't it, Jimmy? It wasn't right up on the board. This is fourth down for the Tigers. That was a third down play.
Yeah.
They've got it fixed now. So we'll see if the Tigers have a home playoff game. If so, we'll be here in some manner. Some of us, maybe all of us. Chase Burgess, it's been a punting adventure. Last two have been pretty good. Gets that one off. Gets pressure. See if he gets a bounce out of it. It'll come out over about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, he had some pressure there from number 25, Tenny Tibbetts, and just got it away.
Both these teams coming off losses, Jim. I didn't mention that Madomic Valley is a really good Class C team, Class C North. Big and physical, beat the Rams last weekend, and Falmouth, the same thing.
Falmouth was
big,
very
physical,
impressive.
fast. They're undefeated. They're the team to watch in Class B North.
Skill players, good quarterback.
Clock went in motion. They gave it off the right side. Burgess chased him down, gets blocked from behind, but still manages to make the play.
Good move, yeah.
And Tigers are swarm. We got a muscle tussle going on out there. That was a funny play.
And the
kids are playing hard.
Ended up where he started, just about.
And Sam Shaw gets to make his stacked up by the cat pack. Well, we're going to miss Sam Shaw around here. All he's done for kids over the course of the years, fantastic, and certainly a great credit to the community here.
Yeah, Coach Shaw was my middle school coach.
Yep. He loved that 27-8 counter. Any of you old Coach Shaw players, 27-8 counter, right, Dana Lawrence? Back to pass is Moore, and he wants to shoot it long and deep. Now he gets pressure, throws it up and over and complete. You know, that play right there, not much different from the play in the end zone.
Yeah.
You know, pass up and over, and they're trying to get it to Landon Perry, and you can't tell as a defensive back because what you're doing is you're concentrating on that player. You're taught to play through the receiver. You don't see where the ball goes or anything else like that.
Right.
Now, if you go head-to-head contact, well, yeah. That's different. Third down, 11 to go. Tigers want to come on the rush. They do. Moran gets flushed, but he's got room down the sideline. He's going to go, and let's see where the mark is. I think he's going to be a little short, but this may be tempting. It's going to be a couple of yards short. They dropped the stakes over there. Congratulations to Moochie Davis, our legend tonight. And we fooled Mark Pooler. Mark had no idea. I let Sandra know, his wife Sandra, that we were doing this, and to try to get the whole family there. And they managed to do that, and they were all out there on the field. That was fantastic. And
yeah, I'm not sure where he went out, Coach, but he might have got a bad spot there.
Yeah, 4th and 2. This is a big play right in this game right here. They'll come up in a bunch set here. Power offense.
I think they're looking to draw off sides, and
of course
they did.
They did. You just cannot do that. So you take your seniors out there and you coach them on these plays to call that out.
Yeah, watch the football.
If you're undisciplined, you can't play football.
Same formation.
They want to run it left.
Wildcat.
Yep, they do. And if I'm the Rams, I stay right in that.
Yeah.
There was noise on the carry and out of the shotgun. I mean, out of the Wildcat.
Two backs ahead of him in the backfield.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of movement.
Just old-fashioned power football right there. If you're the Rams, you know, you want to go down and score if you're the Rams, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, but you'd like to do it via
time.
Pedestrian time.
And we saw the Rams have a strong kicker, so they're not.
Yeah.
That would make it a
11-point
two-score
lead.
game.
Yeah. So we'll stay right with it. Thank all our fantastic sponsors, all you great fans, and welcome the Cony fans in.
Good article on Coach Shaw in the paper this week.
Yes, it was wonderful. Yeah. I was. I don't get sports writers calling me very often anymore, Jimmy, but back in the day, every week, you know, you have to talk to those guys. And what I would do is I'd prepare notes. It wouldn't matter what they asked me.
Chris has put up the CB Matson. We want to talk about CB Matson. They have been providing senior housing here in the Maine communities since 1959. We want to thank them for coming on as one of our sponsors here. And I asked them, hey, do you want an ad or whatever? And they just said, hey, no, just mention us like you do in a friendly tone. And they're the best. Give them a call if you're looking for senior housing. Thank you, Chris. Left side. And I don't do anything else if I'm the Rams.
No, and I think you're right. I think Coach
Tigers came up with the ball there, but
Coach Lippert has this packaging for just this situation.
And that's what we were talking about before. You need something power. You know, you have situations in the course of the game, or you get bad weather days.
Yeah.
You know that
you're in Maine.
And even though we're playing on turf now, and I learned that from Coach Wolfgram. You know, we were a wing TI team, and I asked him once why we're a mix, and he says, well, on bad weather days we want to be in the eye. On good weather days we'll be wing T.
Yeah.
Noise. He's getting some money's worth out of those blocks up front and taking it to the second level and bouncing off people.
Yeah, O-line has been doing a great job, and we mentioned Steve Witham on defense, but he's a two-way player. He's on offense here too.
He's a good-looking player there up front, and that offensive line getting it done, sensing it right now with 9:22 left. Excuse me. Yeah, those offensive linemen never get enough credit, that's for sure. They're running it up the right side. Tigers plowed through that time and solid at the point of attack.
What the Tigers have to be careful of here is something that they put in off of this and the right time to use it. And, you know, sometimes you have a little pass play off of it or a reverse or something that you have to be ready for.
Second down and 10. Moore and back end. No, I'm sorry, shotgun again. They got the corner. Noise dips inside.
Tough.
Still on his feet. Going to pick up probably the first down. It might be goal to goal as he's down inside.
Yeah, that was some hard running there.
Well, Noise has shown that he can not only run to the outside, he's a power runner as well. And so, you know, the Tiger adjustment is you got to get into whatever your goal line is or run is, and that's usually their 4-6. Left side. And not much to go, and in goes Noise for the touchdown. Good drive by the Rams. Almost exclusively on the ground. Flag on the play. We're going to see the touchdown run here. This is that power set that they've been going to. Wildcat. And Noise pounds it in. Well, back the second game that we played Cony in '92, and we were both terrific teams. We featured, I think for the first time that I had seen it, we went to Wildcat with Chris Whelan. And until Chris got hurt, we were doing pretty well with it. Boston with the kick. He's a really good kicker. He's up and good. Really solid. Two good kickers here today. So that makes the Tigers have some work to do with 8:17 left. 21-6. We're pretty good on ads, I think, Chris, right? If you missed the shout-outs, I want to redo the shout-outs that I gave here pregame because these are some of our very great people here in Tiger Town. Thoughts and prayers are going out to our Rick Lovely. Number 15. Had the game of the year in 1984 against the Cony Rams. 4 touchdowns. That was a game that was a toss-up. Many people picking the Rams in that one.
Capitol Park, right?
Yeah, down at Capitol Park, muddy Capitol Park. And Rick had a great game, 4 touchdowns in that game, but he just recently went under the knife for a heart transplant. Doing well, stable, Lisa says, so that's great. Fancy Clancy, wishing you the very best, kid. He's going to have surgery on his foot on Monday. And Ricky McKenna, Coach Burgess, I mentioned Ricky to Coach Burgess, and, you know, Coach is, you know, having some remembrance problems, and his favorite nickname for Ricky, called him Beach Ball McKenna. That's a pop-up. Tigers got to get on it. That ball is free.
It's live. Oh.
And loose.
Big collision there.
Rams got it.
Yeah, big collision.
Boy, that was a collision and a half there, but the Rams came up with the ball. That was I'm not sure if that was a design or they popped it up, or whatever they did was effective. Let's take a look at that again.
Was it Austin Buckham that
You got to hit it right away, Chris. So that's okay. We missed it. We weren't anticipating a replay on that, but the Rams got the ball. And I didn't see who went down. We hope he's okay. He took a heck of a collision by the Tigers.
84, Austin Buckham.
He's had a good game for the Rams. Austin, a sophomore. Might have got the wind knocked out of him there as he was extended. But
yeah. It's a dangerous one because the ball's up in the air, so everybody's looking up and collisions happen. So I wouldn't think we'd see too much different here, Coach.
No, I wouldn't. Wouldn't stray from it. And see what the Tigers do defensively. They need to get into their power run so they get some guys, and they do. So Tigers have made that adjustment. Noise gets back to about the line of scrimmage, I think, on that one.
Yeah,
so
like
Tigers have adjusted defensively. Without Moore in there, you get no threat of the pass, although they might have something off that, sure. But I think Parker's coming back in here.
Yeah. I think that was Bullock on the tackle there. He came down the line and did a good job.
Evans had some terrific games on the defensive line here for the Tigers. Just a sophomore, going to be a force to be reckoned with here in Class B North the next few years. They're still in shotgun.
Yeah, Morin's in, but
yeah, he's out as a wide receiver. They come right side on the sweep, and Noise will pick up some good yardage. It'll be third down and manageable. Probably two down territory for the Rams. You would think 7:15 moving clock, and that's important. Tigers would need to strike quickly if they could.
Yeah, we're back to just the defense being on the field for so long, Coach.
Yeah, Falmouth all over Lawrence. You know, this championship's going through Falmouth. What a turnaround they have had this year. Spencer Emerson down there doing a terrific job with that program. Rams with the blocking backs up inside, and Tigers jump.
The Rams have minimized the penalties here in the fourth
Yeah,
quarter,
they have.
Coach.
Yeah, they made some good halftime adjustments here. This being the big one here. Of course, this probably wasn't a halftime adjustment. They've had this in, and now they're running it. I have to admit it, I have not seen the Rams play this year. I did look at a little bit of some of their games to get ready for this one. They're trying to milk the clock here as well. Noise going to take it left. Tigers will swallow them up after about 3 yards. But when you're managing a game from a play calling situation, Jim, you know this, having been an offensive coordinator and then the head coach of the Tigers still calling the plays. You know, one of the things you're doing is you're into the game and now you're managing it. And at this stage of the game, what you're looking for is ticks of the clock.
Yeah, yep. Ticks of the clocks and first downs.
You know, move the chains, keep the clock ticking. You're ahead 21-6. I'll be interested to see what Coach Libet says about that, whether he was going or saw something on the Gardiner kickoff alignment that led him to think that they could get that in. They're going to sweep left side. Block is out front, squared up and tripped up. That was a nice shoestring tackle. Might have been Chadwick coming in from his linebacker position. Yeah, it was Owen Chadwick on the tackle for the Tigers.
Coach Lippert's still sending plays in with Morin as a receiver.
Well, that's exactly what you do with the Wildcat. You put him out as a wide receiver, and very similar to what we did in '92 with Chris.
Yeah.
Whelan as our tailback, and Mike Choate was the quarterback, and he would go out wide. Tigers got everybody into the box. He's going to dance around, get a few yards, and as long as he's getting positive yardage, the Rams are happy with it.
And as Jimmy told you, don't forget, Boston is a really good field goal kicker. They're down inside now to about just inside the 13-yard line on the 3rd and 1.
Still be a 2-score game, but you'd have to get both your 2-point conversions.
Third and less than a yard.
No, it would still be a 3-score game.
Yeah, it'd be a 3-score game.
Yeah.
Left side. And let's see where the spot is. Didn't need much. Didn't get much. Let's see. They're not moving the chain, so I think it's... There they go. First down, Rams. So they're at the 11-yard line now and on the door. They've stopped the clock.
Equipment timeout.
Don't know if his helmet came off. He's got a helmet situation here. So it'll be 1st and 10. They can't get a first down inside the 1-yard line. They'll start the clock now. Rams will be in clock management mode here. Tigers took a timeout. They've got 2, I believe, left, huh?
I think so.
Yep. Morin back at quarterback. More conventional spread set here for the Rams. Delay a game call.
Yeah, and they wind the clock on that too.
So I think what the Rams took the penalty.
I think
on
so
purpose.
so they could get.
So they could get another.
And get noise back into the game.
Yeah, get noise back into the game. So they get a 1st and 15. The yardage isn't that important. Noise will take it off the left side down to about back to the original line of scrimmage, back to about the 11. Stay with us post-game. We'll have the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game Award for the Gardiner Tigers. You guys got to get me up to date on who we awarded those to so I can get the certificates, and we'll give them out at the football banquet at the end of the year, and maybe I'll have to go back and look at the games. See who we awarded those to. 2nd and 11. Rams looking to grind the clock down. They've been effective here in the second half doing that. Right side, here's that. I thought maybe they were going to throw the ball, but it's going to stay in bounds. If he can, he does. Good job by Noyes. Noyes has sure had his number called quite a bit here today.
Tigers take a timeout here.
They've got 1 timeout left. Tigers will go to Oceanside next week, Class C matchup, but don't let that fool you. Oceanside, that's a pretty good Class C North this year with Madarmic, Oceanside.
Yeah.
Tough place to play down there, Oceanside. We went down there a couple of years ago. They had that Galley kid, but it was unbelievable at quarterback. They were a terrific team. Of course, the problem with Class C last year is anybody that won North had to pay a visit with Levitt. Levitt had their team of the century.
Yeah.
Terrific team they had last year, and I credit Levitt Hornets, Coach Mike Hathaway, for taking on all challenges. They played Thornton Academy. I think they played down at Thornton Academy, came back and won that game.
Yeah, that was a good
amazing. Played some other tough Class A schools as well. 3rd and 9 for the Rams. They stay in Wildcat.
Coney's going to call.
Cony will take a timeout. Well, the clock wasn't moving there. Maybe they just want to see what the Tigers were in.
Trying to see who Cony has next week.
Again, we want to thank all our wonderful local community supporters, people that made donations to us. Get a few people ask, how do, I'd like to help you out. How do we donate? Go right on our website, MunseyMediaSports.com, little donate button. We don't beg for it, but it is there.
Cony will have Mount Blue next week.
Mount Blue struggled a little bit this year, so I think Cony would be the favorite in that game. 3rd down, 9 to go. 2:13 left on a stop clock. Left side, they're going to run it. Noy's got a corner. He just gets tripped up. It was Chadwick came in on the tackle again.
We really only saw Chadwick on one offensive series.
Yeah, and he did pretty well on that. Tigers will take their last time out on a 4th and 9. 2:06 left, stop clock. We mentioned Kyle Duty a lot coming into this game, Jimmy. 39 tackles, 5 sacks, 18 tackles for loss. 18 tackles for loss.
Wow.
The Tigers' D was only giving up 15 points a game. And that's about what they've given up here tonight.
Yeah.
They're giving up 15, block punt.
The punt, yep.
Was the first score of the game. So the defense playing according to script. See, Oceanside lost their game tonight, according to Muncie Media at-home correspondent Jason Murphy. Oceanside lost 31-6. Thanks, Jason. Jason, best manager in the history of Gardiner Tiger football, without question. He's in the Manager Hall of Fame.
And there's been some good ones.
There's been some good ones. But Jason was loyal and trustworthy and would do anything you asked him to do. Great guy. Loved having Jason around. 4th and 8. That was going to be the pass, Jimmy.
That's what I thought, yeah.
But Noyes kept it and rumbled up inside. He's going to be down inside the 5. He wanted to throw, but not able to do it.
Looked like he started.
Tigers held. Yeah, he pulled the ball
his arm up, yeah.
Yeah. So Tigers will have a long field. They'll have just under 2 minutes, 1:59 left on the clock. Chris Wheeler doing a great job on that scoreboard because we couldn't get it to run like we normally get it to run here. So the last thing I plugged in, it's worked for like 27 years here. I plug it in and it doesn't work. So I said to Chris, Chris, figure out what you want to do with the clock. I was off it. I was disgusted with it. So Chris went to work and made it work. We had more stuff going on today, Jimmy. Thankful for you and Andy to be up here while I ran down before the game to interview. Normally we do that interview at halftime, but I knew halftime was going to be busy.
Yeah.
And we pulled it off. So we'll see what the Tigers can do. They Rams into a prevent. Tigers running somebody in late. They want to throw it here the outside. And flipped out of bounds. So it looked like a little extracurricular activity there at the end.
Yeah.
The tackle was fine. Nothing wrong with the tackle. We're playing football out here tonight, boys. So it's been a good, clean game. You don't want any of that stuff to spoil the ending of it. That's for sure. Just play hard to the whistle. Runner had been brought down out of bounds. No need to go block somebody at that stage of the play. So check next week. We got a couple of guys. I believe we got a Gardiner girls soccer game coming up next week against Oceanside. That'll be senior night for them. We try to hit as many of the senior nights as we can. Asher. Nice ball there to Braden Elliott. Elliott gets out to the 30-yard line, drops the ball. Took a big hit. Tigers got it back. Elliott's been active.
I was going to say, he's come on as a receiver for the Tigers.
He surely has.
Season. Both offensively and as a defender.
Yeah. Well, he plays all three phases of the game as well. He's a good returner as well. You've seen that.
I've seen him stock block on the outside really well.
Back in motion. Over the middle. That's going to be picked. One of the linebackers for the Rams stepped in, read that one, picked it off. Tenny Tibbetts, the linebacker, read the RPO, stepped in front of the receiver, picked it off, and that's gonna do it. We'll take a look at Tibbetts' interception right here. See him, he read it perfectly. Got right in underneath it, right there, read it perfectly.
He had a lot of room to the right.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's momentum was taking him left there, so.
Yeah, and I would suspect with 1:16 left that Rams will take a knee. Yeah, somebody's asking about, it's on the web, www.munsingmediasports.com. Be a little donate button, and Rams will take a knee, and Tigers will respect that, as Kyle Duty, of course, was almost grabbing the snap out of the air as he came across quickly.
I think he's only got one speed, Coach.
He's got one speed. Yeah, got to think Kyle's going to be all league for the Tigers this year. As everybody respects, one, his effort. He's got a tremendous motor. He's a tremendous wrestler as well. And that combination of wrestling and football, lineman type play, is a tremendous asset, because they learn how to use their body, how to use their hands, how to get leverage.
Get position, get leverage, yeah.
Exactly right. Rams had some tremendous wrestlers playing football for them up the past couple of years as well. One of the Mills kids was an all-state wrestler and a tremendous football player, as I remember. And that's going to wrap up tonight's game. So the Rams will continue their recent dominance in the 146th meeting. The all-time series will move to 78, 58, and 10 in favor of the Cony Rams, going all the way back to 1892 as we see the two teams shake hands. Well, we'll hear from our good friends at Capsa's Pizza, and we'll come back. We'll name the Capsa Pizza player of the game here for the Cony Gardiner game when we come back after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
So we've made an executive decision up here, and we're going to give out an offense and defensive Capsa Pizza Award here. And I'll go back, and I'm going to go back and look at all the other games, and we'll name them. I guess the kids didn't do that while the old guy was away. So, Jimmy, how old are you now?
I'm a 55-year-old
55-year-old kid. Yeah.
Wish I felt like one.
So. Good contest here, good halftime adjustments by the Cony Rams, and we wish both these teams best of luck. I'd like to see them play again, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And
we'll see how that works out during the playoff run. Our Caps or Pizza player of the game, and maybe Chris could pull up the replay. We're going to give it to Henry Gingras. Henry had a touchdown catch, the Gardiner Tiger touchdown catch in the game. It'll take Chris a little bit of time to go back and find that, but when Chris does, he'll go back up and play it, and Henry will get himself a medium pizza here for his touchdown catch, something he'll never forget. I think his dad played as a Cony Ram. The Gingras is up in Cony, yeah. So we get that sometimes. We see kids play on both sides. You know, maybe the son plays for the Rams like Parker Sargent did. And we're going to see it right here. This is a really nice play. You can see Gingras is out here to the near side at the top. It's RPO and really well run. And Andy came back to it just in time to catch Henry's touchdown reception. So Henry Gingras, offensive player of the game, Caps or Pizza Award winner. And on the defensive end, you could not give it to anybody for the Tigers except for Kyle Duty all over the field. As we said, Kyle came in with 18 tackles for loss, 5 for sacks, and 39 tackles. Well, I would say he's probably double digits on tackles here in the game time. He was all over the place, was Kyle Duty. And Kyle will be our defensive Caps or Pizza player of the game. We want to thank our friends at Caps's Pizza. I want to thank our old friend Jim Patrick. I was in there redoing the ad because we had masks on. We made that film during COVID time.
Oh, okay.
And I talked to the owner, Chad, and he said, hey, can you come back and we'll get rid of the masks? So I walked in, and I said, well, we're going to need a customer. And I said, pretty soon somebody will walk in that I know. And it wasn't 2 seconds later, Jimmy Patrick walked in. And I said, Jimmy, you're going to be in an ad. Of course, if you know Jimmy well at all, Jimmy Patrick, he was happy to be in the ad. So you see Jimmy in the ad. So we want to thank them for sponsoring our player of the game. Well, that's going to wrap up our regular season coverage of Gardiner Tiger football. We'll be back for the playoffs as well. And you Cony fans will want to look, as many other WHOU and Mike Violet's group on the radio, they cover Cony football as well. So I'm sure their playoff game will be streamed as well. Probably their last regular season. They must play at home next week, probably their senior night over there. Taking a look at the Gardiner Tigers. You got to put this, you got to have sharp memories because you're moving into your last season game and you want to play your best game and then move on to the playoffs. So Tigers, they played well, just not enough to overtake the Cony Rams here tonight. And the Rams will win it 21-6. Jimmy, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
Great effort all season here for us. Andy Munzing, great job on the camera and your work as analyst and cameraman here in the games that I couldn't make. And we couldn't do any of this without our very own Chris Wheeler, who does production, does setup, does breakdown, does anything. He can almost read my mind. He's like the Radar O'Reilly of Munzing Media. I mean, he's ahead of me all the time. You know, I'll be looking to fix something or something like that, and Chris comes along. He knows what I'm thinking. He just goes and does it and fixes it up. So we thank Chris and Beth Munzing running the team camera all season long as well. So that's going to wrap it up here from Hokefield and Gardiner. Congratulations to the Gardiner golf team, to Sam Shaw, and to Mark Pooler, our winner of the John Burgess Coaches Award. Until next time, so long, everybody.